I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you may want a side hustle as a dating coach. Now, I'm aware I'm biased because I am a dating coach, but I want to be honest with you, this has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. In 2006, I was an absolute loser when it came to love. I was lonely, I was single, and I absolutely hated it. I wanted to learn how to be good at meeting and attracting people so that I could have the relationship that I want. It didn't take me long. Within just 3 months, I'd already got good enough that I could meet and attract pretty much whoever I wanted, and I was having a wonderful life. And about that time, I was getting swamped with people asking me to teach them what I knew. In fact, there were periods of time in London where I would go into a bar or a nightclub and be swamped with 30 to 50 people bugging me to help them learn and to help them improve their dating life. From that, it ended up with me having one of the most incredible careers. Over the last 15 years, I've got to travel the world. I've taught in South Korea, I've taught in Australia, I've taught all over Europe, I've taught in Africa, I've taught in North and South America. I've made significant amount of money. In fact, I make 7 figures a year every single year myself. I drive a Maserati, I have a Porsche, I have multiple homes, multiple girlfriends. My life has become incredible, and it's all because I became a dating coach. So yes, I am biased, but I have 3 reasons that are nothing to do with my life why you may be interested in becoming a dating coach. And so let me break down all of these reasons. Now, first of all, I think the number one thing is dating coaches can actually command a significant amount of income per hour. Now, I actually don't recommend charging per hour, but there are a lot of dating coaches that do it. And most of us agree that in the dating coach industry, the minimum amount you should charge per hour is $100 an hour. So if you don't currently have a 6-figure income, or you have a 6-figure income and you're not happy with it, I just want to remind you that at $100 an hour, if you worked just 20 hours a week, you would be making 6 figures a year. That's a 20-hour-a-week job. It's really not that bad, especially considering during that job, you have the freedom to do all these wonderful things and have these incredible life experiences and of course help people throughout the process. So reason number 1 why I think you should have a dating coach as a side hustle is in just 20 hours a week, you could be making 6 figures a year. Now, 20 hours a week could be done in the evenings, it could be done on the weekend. You can do 2 10-hour shifts over the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, and that would be it. And that would be your 6-figure income as a side hustle, not a bad side gig if you ask me. Reason number two that I think that anybody should consider becoming a dating coach is actually the ability to travel the world. I mentioned earlier about all of the wonderful places that I've been, but actually some of the lowest level, like in terms of income, dating coach earners will often make their biggest amounts of money by doing events and traveling to different locations. They'll pick an obscure city somewhere in the world that they really want to travel to. They'll reach out to some clients and bring 4 or 5 people with them, and they get to go and experience, somewhere they would never normally go, Budapest, or maybe they want to go to somewhere in Thailand or what have you. And this is one of the best things about being a dating coach. It's great because you can have a full-time job and then, once a quarter go on a 4 or 5 day vacation. You actually get paid to go on that vacation, providing of course you put that time in and help people get the dating life that they want. And let's be real, when you're on vacation, what are you doing? You're going out socializing, seeing sights, meeting new people. And so you get to do this while making money at the same time. And as long as you focus on the results of your students, then it can be a great way to get to travel and see the world. So if you're interested in doing that, then that would be another reason I would think that a dating coach is an incredible side hustle. The third one, the last one, and I think probably the most important one, is the fact that you get to learn how to run a business. I think that being a dating coach is one of the greatest ways to learn to run a business because there's something that people are always going to have in demand. It's not something that robots are going to be able to take away from us, right? Because even if you get matched with somebody via some kind of algorithm, you still have to actually communicate with somebody after that. And that's the part where dating coaches come in handy. It's guiding people through communicating, through talking, through understanding body language, reading it, what kind of touch is appropriate. Nowadays, more than ever, also things like consent. How do you go about expressing your desires without making the other person feel awkward? All of these things are what dating coaches are there for. And so it's a career that's going to last a lifetime and teach you a lot more about business. And you can take these same skills and then you can apply them to starting another business afterwards after having sort of like a practice run at your 6-figure side hustle. So, all of these things combined, I want to probably give you like my bonus, my 4th reason, if it were, you're helping the world. You're helping people have the dating life that they want. You're stopping people from being sad and depressed. One of the main things that causes people to move into depression is often a breakup or the loss of a loved one. And these kind of situations, if somebody's been married for a long period of time and then the next thing they do is they find themselves single and alone because maybe their partner either moved away or passed away, in these kind of situations, they can find themselves back on the dating scene after 20 years and everything's different and they don't know what they're doing, and they're struggling and they want help. They want someone to guide them through. And that's where you as a dating coach would come in. And watching people's lives transform has been the best part of the last 15 years, helping people, get their perfect relationship, having them message me and say, I'm nervous about doing this. I don't know if this is what I want to do. And, they then trust you and you help them transform their life. They come back to you 2 months later, 3 months later, oh my gosh, I've met someone, I'm so happy, I'm in love, I could never have done this without you. And that, above all, is sort of like the biggest reason for me. So these are all the different reasons why I believe that anyone who's got good at dating and has spent a significant amount of time studying it should consider becoming a dating coach, if only as a side hustle. Now, if you are interested in this, then I've actually made another video that's going to be coming out after this one, where I talk about how to get your first dating coach student. And even if you're not 100% convinced about becoming a dating coach yet, maybe it'd be nice for you to help at least one person to try it out and see if this is right for you. Now remember, outside of being a dating coach, I'm actually a business consultant. I spend a lot of time helping large companies grow from 7 figures to 8 figures and beyond. I travel all over the world doing this, as well as doing the dating thing. And actually, I enjoy helping people grow their businesses just as much as I enjoy helping people find the true love of their life and have an incredible dating life. And so I'm gonna be breaking down some of these techniques in that next video. And these are techniques that I charge my business clients $25,000 for. So if I've convinced you that you should maybe consider being a dating coach as a side hustle, you are not going to want to miss out on that video. It really is coming up. It's the very next video. And I mean, that video is worth its weight in gold. So if you want to learn how to get your first student as a dating coach, and realistically, this will probably help with how to get your first client in any business, then do make sure you watch out for that video. If this was useful to you, please let me know in the comments down below. And in fact, if you're thinking about being a dating coach, I'd like to find out. I'd like to see if you watching this, you're like, you know what, I'm curious. Give me a comment down below, let me know. And that way I can get an idea if this is something people are even interested in. Because if it is, then I'll go full on and I'll teach you as much as I can to help you develop that career. Because after all, that way we can help so many people get the dating life they want. So thanks ever so much for watching the video, and make sure you watch out for that next one.